Hi everyone, welcome back to our Python for Data Analysis series. In today's video, we will explore an essential concept in Python programming, that is functions. Functions are powerful tool that helps us in simplifying our code and making it reusable. It also improves our readability. So let's get started. What exactly are functions? Think of them as blocks of reusable code designed to perform a specific task. Python has built-in functions like print and length, which you have already used. But the real power of Python lies in creating your own custom functions to suit your needs. So why we use function? They bring a ton of benefits. Function promote reusability, means we write our code once and reuse it whenever needed. They make our code modular and break down complex problems into smaller, which are manageable. Functions also improve readability and maintainability, making debugging easy. Here is how we define a function. We start with def keyword, followed by function name, parenthesis and a colon. Inside the parenthesis, we can add optional parameters. The function body contains the logic and we can use the return statement to send back a result. Let's see an example next. Here is a simple example. We define a function greet that takes one parameter name. Inside the function, it prints a welcome message using that name. When we call greet aria, it prints a personalized message. Python functions come in three main types. Built-in functions like print and len are predefined in Python. User-defined functions like one we just created are made by us. And there are lambda functions which are small anonymous functions which we will explore in our future videos. Welcome to the demo session. In this session, we will apply what we have learned about functions by writing and running some real Python code. First, let's create a simple function to greet a user. We will start by defining a function with the keyword def. Then we will set the parameter here. Now when we go to next line, please take care of the indentation. Here we can define what this function do. It will greet our user. Here we will use fstring to print the name of the user accordingly. Now as we use the built-in function print, we can use our greet function, which we just made. Here we can call in the same way as we used to call print. And now when we execute this code, we can see hello Arya, welcome. You can check here, it will work for any name. Here we can give the name Sheetal and we see here hello Sheetal, welcome. Let me explain you everything once more. The def keyword defines the function. We have added a parameter name to make the function dynamic. Inside the function, we use an fstring to include the name in the greeting. When we run this code, we should see the output hello, name of any person and welcome. Now let's create a function that calculates the square of a number. So let's see how to do it. We can define a function square and give one parameter. Taking care of the indentation, we return num over 2. And now when we call this function and execute it, we can see that we have got the square of the number 2. We can check it for more numbers and let's print the square of 11. When we execute it, we can see that 121 is the correct answer. Okay. This function takes a parameter num, it calculates the square and returns the result. Let's now create a function to calculate the sum of two numbers. Here we will use two parameters. So let's define our function add and give it two parameter a and b. Now, following the indentation, here we can return a plus b. Now, let's call this function giving our two number as a parameter, and now when we execute this code, we will have our result. Here the function takes two parameters a and b, it adds them and return the result. When we run this, the output will be the addition of the two numbers. Sometimes we might want to set a default value for a parameter. Let's create a function that greets the user with a default name if none is provided. Here we can define our function greet user. We can set the default value in the bracket itself by giving the value. Here we will write guest. Now following the indentation, we can here write our print statement using f string. Now let's call the function with and without name. Here we saw that without name we are having the output hello guest welcome. And now when we give the name here and call this function, we can see that hello Arya welcome. In the first call, since no name is provided, the default value guest is used. In the second call, the name Arya is used. So here we saw that functions are integral part of programming, allowing us to write cleaner and more efficient code. In the next video, we will explore built-in functions in Python. These are functions that Python provides out of the box to make our programming journey smoother. From mathematical function to string manipulation, we will cover it all. So stay tuned and keep learning. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to share with anyone who is interested in learning Python. Thank you and Jai Hind.